Hello, my friend. Have you ever looked in the mirror wearing a color you've loved for years, maybe a crisp white blouse or a soft pastel pink sweater, only to feel like something's off? You can't quite put your finger on it, but the glow you used to see just isn't there anymore. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. In fact, you might be surprised to learn that the colors we've trusted for decades can start to work against us as we get older. Here's the thing, our skin tone changes with time. So does our hair color. And even the way light bounces off our face shifts subtly as the years go by. A color that once made your eyes sparkle can now make you look tired. Something that used to feel elegant might suddenly feel flat or lifeless. And it's not your imagination, it's simply that your personal coloring has evolved, and your wardrobe hasn't caught up yet. But here's the good news, you don't need a whole new closet to bring back that radiant, vibrant look. In fact, just a few simple color swaps can make a world of difference. I've seen women in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s go from looking invisible to glowing, just by shifting away from a few outdated color habits. In today's video, we're going to talk about 5 common colors that might be quietly aging you. More importantly, I'll show you the better, more flattering alternatives, shades that bring out the warmth in your skin, the sparkle in your eyes, and the confidence you carry so gracefully today. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's take a gentle, inspiring look at how color can help you shine, just as beautifully as you are, right now. As we age, many things about our appearance shift in subtle ways we may not even notice day to day. But they add up. And when it comes to color, those shifts can either work for us or against us. Let's start with something basic but powerful, melanin. Melanin is the natural pigment that gives our skin, hair, and eyes their color. As we grow older, our melanin production slows down. That's one reason our skin tone can appear lighter, less vibrant, or even slightly cooler in hue. It's also why our hair turns silver, gray, or white over time. These changes affect how different colors look when we wear them, and how they reflect back onto our face. Think back to your 30s or 40s. You may have looked radiant in stark white or jet black. Bright jewel tones might have made your complexion pop. But now, those same shades might feel harsh, or like they're wearing you instead of the other way around. Here's why: when your hair lightens and your skin softens in tone, your overall contrast level decreases. That means bold, high contrast colors like pure black or icy white can feel overpowering. They create a sharp division between your features and your outfit, drawing attention to lines, shadows, or unevenness in your skin. Instead of brightening your face, they often highlight the very things you'd rather not emphasize. On the flip side, overly pale shades, like pastel yellow or faded beige, can blend too closely with your skin tone, especially if you're fair. Without enough contrast, they can wash you out or even make you look a bit invisible. This effect is even stronger if you have silver or white hair, which can get lost visually when paired with the wrong neutrals. Now let's add another layer: how light interacts with fabric and color. Some colors reflect light toward the face, giving you a glow. Others absorb light and cast subtle shadows upward, which can exaggerate under-eye circles or deepen the lines around your mouth and eyes. That's why soft, warm, light-reflecting colors tend to look more flattering as we get older. They bring radiance back where you want it most. And then there's the psychological side of color. Certain shades can actually influence how we feel. Warm neutrals like camel or soft rose often make us feel cozy, open, and confident. Harsh colors like matte black can subconsciously feel heavy or even somber. That emotional connection plays a role too. When you wear a color that feels good, it shows in how you carry yourself, in your smile, your posture, your energy. So no, This isn't about fashion rules or trends. It's about harmony between your natural beauty today and the shades you choose to wear. Once you understand that your coloring has evolved, and that color is light, reflection, and emotion all wrapped into one, you realize just how much potential you have to feel beautiful again with just a few small changes. Now that we've explored how your coloring changes with age, and why some shades might not be doing you any favors, let's get practical. In this next section, we're going to walk through 5 specific color swaps that can make a remarkable difference in how you look and feel. These aren't major wardrobe overhauls or dramatic fashion statements. They're simple, thoughtful adjustments. We'll take 5 colors that many women over 60 still rely on, colors that once worked beautifully, but now may be washing you out, emphasizing lines, or dulling your natural radiance. And for each one, I'll offer a more flattering alternative, something softer, warmer, or deeper, that complements your skin and hair the way they are today. Each swap is based on real experiences, women who've made the shift and noticed instant results, whether in the form of compliments, confidence, or that quiet feeling of looking in the mirror and seeing themselves again. So whether you've been loyal to black, can't resist pale pinks, or have a closet full of beige, there's a better option waiting for you. Let's take a look at these 5 color swaps that can help you look more vibrant, more rested, and more like your beautiful, authentic self. Swap icy white for ivory, pearl, or soft beige. Let's begin with a color that many of us consider timeless, pure white. It's crisp, clean, and has been a wardrobe staple for decades. A white button-down shirt, a summer dress, or a classic tee, they've always felt like safe, elegant choices. But after 60, icy white can start to work against you. The issue is contrast. Pure white is a cool, bright tone that reflects light harshly. On younger skin, that contrast can feel fresh. But on mature skin, especially if your hair is silver, white, or salt and pepper, it can be too stark. Instead of lifting your features, it can emphasize fine lines, cast shadows under the eyes, and make your complexion appear washed out or pale. Some women even find that their beautiful gray hair looks dull or flat next to bright white. So what's the solution? Softer, warmer whites. Try ivory, a creamy, elegant shade that adds gentle warmth to your skin. Pearl white is another lovely option, offering just enough softness to reflect light in a flattering way. And if you want something slightly deeper, a soft beige or warm off-white can blend beautifully with your natural coloring, creating an effortless and polished look. One of my clients once said, "I swapped my white blouse for ivory, and suddenly people asked if I'd just gotten back from vacation." That's the power of the right white. It doesn't erase your age, it honors it, and enhances the glow you've earned. Swap matte black for charcoal, navy, or espresso brown. Next, let's talk about a color that many women see as their go-to, matte black. It's been called slimming, sophisticated, and universally chic, and for years, it probably worked just fine for you. But past 60, wearing solid black near your face can actually make you look older, not younger. Why? Because black is an absorptive color. It doesn't reflect light, it swallows it. That means when you wear black, especially matte fabrics with no shine, you're pulling light away from your face. The result? Shadows deepen around your eyes, fine lines become more noticeable, and your skin can take on a tired or even sallow tone. Pair black with silver or white hair, and the contrast becomes even starker, often looking harsh instead of elegant. But don't worry, you don't have to abandon dark colors entirely. You just need ones with depth and warmth, rather than severity. Try charcoal gray. It's deep and flattering without the harshness of black, and it pairs beautifully with silver or salt and pepper hair. Or reach for navy blue, which has the same polished feel but adds a hint of richness that brightens mature skin. If you prefer warmer tones, espresso brown or deep chocolate offer a grounded, luxurious look that's far more forgiving than black. And here's a tip: if you truly love black, wear it as pants or skirts, keep it away from your face, and balance it with a warm-toned blouse or scarf. That way, you still get the classic feel of black, without letting it drain your natural beauty. Swap pale yellow for mustard, amber, or honey gold. Yellow is such a cheerful color, warm, bright, and full of positivity. But as we age, pale or pastel yellow can become surprisingly unflattering. What once gave off a soft, sunny vibe may now leave your complexion looking dull, sallow, or even a bit lifeless. The problem lies in how pale yellow interacts with mature skin. It often doesn't have enough depth or richness to stand out, especially if you have fair or medium skin. Instead of adding warmth, it can blend too closely with the natural undertones in your face, making uneven pigmentation or age spots more noticeable. For women with deeper skin, light yellow can create an ashy effect, dulling the radiance you naturally carry. And if your hair is gray or white, pale yellow doesn't offer the contrast needed to highlight your features, it just washes everything out. But that doesn't mean yellow is off limits. In fact, some shades of yellow can be incredibly flattering, if you choose richer, deeper tones. Consider mustard yellow, a warm, earthy shade that adds glow to both fair and deep skin tones. Or amber, which carries a luxurious golden hue that flatters mature complexions beautifully. Honey gold is another winner, rich, soft, and radiant without being overpowering. These golden tones do more than just brighten your face, they bring warmth, depth, and personality to your entire outfit. If you're not sure about wearing yellow head to toe, start with accessories. A mustard-colored scarf, a gold-tone necklace, or even a honey-hued handbag can lift your whole look without making a big commitment. Remember, it's not about giving up color, it's about choosing the right version of it for who you are today. Swap faded beige for camel, mocha, or warm sand. Now let's talk about beige, a color many women turn to because it feels safe, neutral, and classic. But here's the truth: faded or washed out beige can quietly age you. It may not look bad, but it certainly doesn't bring out your best. The issue with pale, muted beige is that it often matches too closely with fair to medium skin tones, especially as we get older. When your clothing blends with your skin, you lose contrast, which means you also lose definition, vibrancy, and that natural glow that lights up your face. Add silver or white hair into the mix, and the result can be a flat, almost invisible look. Beige doesn't just blend, it can blur your features, draining life from your appearance. But here's the good news: you don't need to give up neutrals. You just need to upgrade your beige. Instead of faded beige, reach for camel, a warm, golden neutral that adds instant richness and elegance. Or try mocha, a soft brown with warm undertones that adds depth and flatters a wide range of skin tones. Warm sand is another lovely option, slightly deeper and sun-kissed, perfect for everyday wear with a touch of glow. These shades still offer that quiet, timeless sophistication you may love about beige, but they actually enhance your features instead of dulling them. Swap out your old beige cardigan for a camel one, or try a mocha-toned blouse under your favorite jacket. You'll be amazed how much brighter and more defined your face looks, without changing anything else at all. Neutral doesn't have to mean invisible. With the right shade, it can mean radiant, confident, and refined. Swap baby pink for rose, coral, or dusty mauve. Pink is often seen as soft, feminine, and youthful, so it's no surprise that many women naturally gravitate toward it. But after 60, baby pink, those pale, powdery shades, can actually have the opposite effect of what we want. Instead of giving you a youthful glow, it can make your skin appear faded, uneven, or even a little lifeless. Why does this happen? Baby pink lacks the depth and richness needed to flatter mature skin. For women with fair complexions, it often blends too closely with skin tone, making features look washed out. It can also draw attention to redness or uneven pigmentation. And for deeper skin tones, baby pink may not offer enough contrast, which can leave the skin looking ashy instead of radiant. If your hair is silver or white, the effect is even more pronounced. Everything starts to blend together, and you lose that beautiful definition. But pink is far from off limits. The key is choosing shades with warmth, depth, and character. Try rose pink, a romantic and slightly deeper pink that flatters almost every skin tone. Or coral, which adds a touch of warmth and energy. It brings brightness without being overwhelming. Dusty mauve or raspberry pink offer a rich, elegant twist on traditional pink, providing color without looking overly sweet or juvenile. These pinks don't just sit on your skin, they interact with it. They add color to your cheeks, light to your eyes, and confidence to your step. Start with a rose-toned sweater or a coral scarf and see how your face lights up. Pink can absolutely still be your color, just let it grow up with you, gracefully and beautifully. Sometimes, it's not about the dress or the blouse, it's about how it makes you feel when you put it on. Maybe you've noticed lately that your old favorites don't quite spark that feeling anymore. You slip into a top that once made you feel confident, but now it just feels dull. And maybe you can't explain why. But today, you've started to see the answer. It's not you, it's the color. We spend so much of our lives growing into ourselves. We raise families, build careers, overcome struggles, celebrate triumphs, and somewhere along the way, we forget that we, too, are allowed to change. That includes our style. That includes the colors we wear. You are not the same woman you were at 35 or 45. And that's something to celebrate, not hide from. Your face carries more story now. Your hair shines in new ways. And your spirit, well, it's stronger, wiser, and more vibrant than ever. All it needs are colors that rise up to meet you where you are today, not where you were 20 years ago. When you choose the right shades, ones that add warmth, reflect light, and honor your natural beauty, you're not just changing your look. You're changing how the world sees you. You're saying, I'm still here. I still care. I still shine. And that radiance is contagious. People notice. They may not know why, but they'll see it in your eyes, in the softness of your skin, in the way you carry yourself a little taller. You don't need to follow fashion trends or dress like someone younger. You just need to align your colors with who you are now. It's not about trying to look younger, it's about looking alive. And when you wear colors that flatter your skin and reflect your soul, you look like the very best version of yourself, today, right now. So whether it's trading that stark white shirt for ivory or swapping out baby pink for rose, remember this: small changes create big shifts. And this shift, it's not just about your closet, it's about coming home to yourself. You've earned the right to be seen. Fully. Beautifully. Authentically. And the right colors will help you do just that. So here's your gentle next step, my friend. Go to your closet and pull out just one piece of clothing, something you've always worn out of habit. Maybe it's that bright white blouse, or a beige sweater that seemed easy to pair with everything. Hold it up to your face in natural daylight and ask yourself, does this light me up? If the answer is no, it might be time to set it aside. Then, make space for something better. The next time you shop, or even just window shop, look for one of the alternatives we talked about today. Try on an ivory top instead of white. Slip into a navy jacket instead of black. Experiment with a dusty rose scarf or a mustard yellow handbag. You don't need to change everything at once. Just start with one piece that reflects who you are now, not who you were 20 years ago. And notice how it feels. Do your eyes look brighter? Does your skin seem warmer, more alive? Do you feel more confident, maybe even a little lighter in spirit? Color is one of the easiest, most affordable ways to refresh your look and your energy. No dieting, no expensive makeovers, no trying to look like someone else. Just the power of a good, well-chosen shade. So take this as your invitation to rediscover yourself in color. You've earned it. You deserve to feel beautiful and vibrant every single day. And if you found this video helpful, I'd be so grateful if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribed for more tips, and shared it with a friend who's ready to glow a little brighter. We're in this season of life together, and it's never too late to look and feel your best. Let's quickly recap the 5 color swaps that can help you look fresher, more vibrant, and beautifully in tune with your natural elegance. Swap icy white for ivory, pearl, or soft beige. Swap matte black for charcoal, navy, or espresso brown. Swap pale yellow for mustard, amber, or honey gold. Swap faded beige for camel, mocha, or warm sand. Swap baby pink for rose, coral, or dusty mauve. These aren't drastic changes, they're gentle updates that honor who you are today. Try just one, and you may be surprised by how much brighter, more confident, and more you feel. Your glow is still there, it just needs the right colors to bring it out.